Hi, I'm Graham. If you use a genuine vibration massager effectively, you can have very effective massage without having to make appointments or pay professional therapists. Now, in this video I'll be showing you what you need and how to do it. Now it's a fair bit of info, so I'll put the different sections and times up here. Now first, what are genuine vibration massages? Well, they're machines that sit on the surface and send vibrations deep into muscles. And it's those vibrations that have the therapeutic effects you see here. Now the technology is very similar to ultrasound, which is just vibrations at a different frequency. Now looking at this example, you can see the vibrating pads at the bottom. Now genuine vibration massages are completely different to massage guns and the massages you usually see in the shops. Now I'll put a bit of info about that at the end of the video. Now, let's look at how to use vibration massages. Now, I'll be demonstrating using one of our general purpose massages, but the same principles apply for any quality handheld vibration massager. Now, the first thing is that these are very serious machines built to provide genuine therapeutic benefits like helping with musculoskeletal problems such as back, neck and shoulder pain. Now these can be complex, so if you have a problem like that, to be safe and get the best possible results, we ask that you discuss usage with a professional familiar with your needs. Now he or she can help work out what you need and the best way to manage your problem. Now the basic technique for using a massager is very simple. Now you sit the massager on the part to be massaged and let the vibrations soak in. Now remember, it's the vibrations that have the therapeutic effects, so there's no need to press in or move the massager around. Now once a part has had sufficient massage, you can move it on to the next. Now, whereas manual massage therapists sometimes use painful pressure to get to a deep spot, vibration massagers use vibration to penetrate, so there's no need to press in or cause pain. In fact, pain causes muscles to tense, which can work against the massage, so causing pain is actually counterproductive. Now, if you do experience pain or discomfort, we recommend that you either back the machine off to a comfortable level or stop. Now, when choosing a setting for your massager, the most important thing is the vibration frequency, which is the rate the head goes up and down, and that's measured in hertz, which is cycles per second. Now, I'll link an article in the description that goes into more details, but to get the main benefits such as relaxing muscles, increasing circulation and speeding recovery, using vibrations from 30 to 60 Hertz, with around 50 being the best. Now, many machines give speed as RPM or res per minute, so that's 1800 to 3600 RPM, with the optimal being around 3000. Now, on our general purpose massagers, 50 Hertz is approximately 85 to 90% full speed. Now, vibration frequency is a big issue with massage guns. Now, they come with hard plastic heads and drive into your muscles up to 16 millimeters. Now, if you do that 50 times a second, it's going to cause massive damage, so Theraguns have a top speed of 40 Hertz, but even that's way too fast. Now, a survey of professionals found that most use their massage guns on slow or medium. Now this is way outside the 30 to 60 Hertz therapeutic range. Now, remembering that these pads sort of transmit vibrations, you need to sit the head flat on where you're massaging. Now, at moderate speeds, the weight of the machine should be enough to maintain contact. However, as the speed increases, the massager head will have a tendency to patter, which is bounce up and down. Now, when this happens, it's not transferring vibrations properly, so either slow the machine down or apply a bit more pressure until the head stops pattering. Now, when it comes to how long to apply the machine for, I'm not allowed to give specific advice to people I haven't examined, but a typical starting point is 30 seconds and then move the machine on to the next spot. Now, we recommend you always use your massager over cloth or clothing. Now that prevents irritation and minimises the risk of transmitting infection. Now it also helps keep the head of the massager clean. Now if you remember, I said there's no need to rub, so there's no need for oil or other lubricants. Now this next point will make it easier to use your massage for long periods of time without causing fatigue. Now our general purpose massagers only weigh about 1.3 kilos, but holding this weight for a long time is tiring. Now, to make it easy to use, try and position the part you're massaging horizontal like I'm demonstrating here. Now, as you can see, the weight of the machine is supported by the part you're massaging, so you don't have to hold the weight. And the weight of the machine applies the pressure. Now, for some parts of your body, you might need to use some imagination. Now, for example, if I was to massage these muscles here while sitting, I'm holding the weight of the machine and applying the pressure. But if I was lying on my side, it would be easy. Now let's look at which head to use. Now, because massage gun advocates think that you need to press things in to get penetration, you get well-meaning but totally wrong advice like use a bullet head to get to deep spots. Now, a general purpose massager comes with 3 heads with specific functions, so I'll show you how these are used. Now, the first is the flat head. Now, remember, it's the vibrations that have the therapeutic effect, and the flat head is by far the best for transferring vibrations to the muscles. Now, in clinic, I use that head more than 95% of the time. Now, next, we've got the smaller rounded head. Now, it's not for penetration like the massage gun people suggest. Now, it actually won't deliver vibrations as well as the flat head, so it penetrates less, but there are places like inside the arch of your foot where the large flatter head doesn't sit well, but the dome-shaped one does. Now, lastly, you've got the multi-projection head. Now, you may have seen gimmicky massages with projections that are supposed to dig in, but that's not what these are for. The flat head is the most surfaced area, so it gives you the best vibration transfer, but if you remember earlier I said that it has a tendency to patter if you get some speed up, and also I said before that if it's uncomfortable you might have to back the machine off a bit. Now, if you slow the machine down so it doesn't patter or is more comfortable, that may take you outside the therapeutic frequency range. Now, this head has less surface area, so it's not as good for vibration transfer, but it's comfortable and doesn't tend to patter, so you may be able to use it at the effective 50 Hz where you can't with the flat head. Now, the last advice for vibration massages will be where not to massage. Now, this is general information only and no substitute for specific professional advice. And I'm assuming that I don't have to tell you, obviously, stupid things like don't massage your eyeballs. Now, because it's the vibrations that penetrate, vibrations is generally very safe as long as you stick to massaging healthy muscles or fatty tissues in the case of Cellulite massage. Now, vibration massage shouldn't hurt. Now, if it does, you're doing something wrong. Now, you don't massage bony bits such as your joints or your skull. You don't massage any part that's injured or damaged, and that includes bruising, inflammation and swelling and wounds. Now, you don't massage where you have lots of blood vessels or nerves very close to the surface. And this includes places like the front of your neck, under your armpits, the front of your elbows and behind your knees. Now next, there's situations you need to discuss with your professionals, such as if you have a pacemaker or a heart problem, pregnant, diabetes, your calves if you have a vascular problem, plus there may be conditions or medications that affect your blood clotting. Now when in doubt, ask. So that's our general purpose massager. In the next section I'll go over a few extra things to use our quad head massages effectively. Now, in a survey of colleagues, many thought that they were too heavy, but they're practically the same weight as a general purpose massager. And if you follow instructions, the size of the quad makes it easy to use. Now, I'll show you why demonstrating on my forearm. Now, starting with the general purpose massager, if I have my forearm horizontal, it takes the weight of the machine, so I'm holding practically no weight. However, I do have to keep the head flat and stop the machine tipping over. Now, if I use the quad though, because it's a lot wider, it just wants to sit flat with no effort. Now, it's the same for most places on your body, and especially important for places like your back, where you can't see what you're doing. Now, just looking at that, when you're using a general purpose massager in places like that, it can take a bit of practice to get the head sitting flat, and I often see people not getting the benefits they should because they're holding the machine crooked. However, when you use the quad, they just want to sit flat. Now that also allows them to be used like a chair or a cushion massager, as I've pictured here. Now I do this every morning. Now, doing a big area at once obviously means you can massage all you need much faster. But it also means that you don't have to be as accurate. Now, for example, if I had trigger points in my backside muscles, using a general purpose massager, I have to locate them and sit the machine directly on top. Now with the quad, I just need to cover the whole area and I'm guaranteed to get them. Now, hopefully this video has helped you use a massager very safely and effectively. Now, when it comes to using it on specific conditions, I like to use this analogy. Now it's like I've taught you how to use a hammer and saw very well, but to build a house you need some plans. So in the description I've linked a collection of articles ranging from how to massage specific muscle groups through to specific uses such as health and wellness, sports and exercise, fibromyalgia and cellulite. Now, if you follow these instructions you should be okay, but there's a couple of extra things. Now first, you need a proper genuine vibration massager. Now I'll link a video above and an article in the description on how to choose one. Now next, there's a hell of a lot of really poor information about massages and how they should be used. Now, I've even seen a lot of colleagues get sucked in by it, so I'll quickly run over it so you don't. Now first is that people use conventional massage techniques rather than those suitable for mechanical vibration massages. Now it's a bit like when lumberjacks started using chainsaws, they needed to use completely different techniques. Now, you're not going to get very good results swinging a chainsaw like an axe. Now with that, as I said, when you use a vibration massager, it's the vibrations that have the therapeutic effects. So you just sit the machine on and let the vibrations soak in. Now contrast that to the way these YouTube gurus are demonstrating. Now for a start, they're using massage guns with heads not designed for vibration transfer, so they're moving it around and then not letting the vibrations that they do have get in. Now, any vibration effect would be so small they might as well switch the motor off, and that bit of rubbing they're doing is practically useless. Now this is the sort of rubbish advice people are getting. Now the next lot of misinformation relates to massage guns or percussion massages. Now to understand the difference between these and genuine vibration massages, we can look at these two machines. Now vibration massages are like the yellow one on the left, while the massage guns or percussion massages are like the jackhammer. Now like the yellow machine, vibration massagers sit on the surface and send in huge amounts of vibrations, while the jackhammers and massage guns drive their heads into the surface. Now, you need to know that massage gun marketers make a lot of false claims about these. Now the first is they claim all the benefits of therapeutic vibrations. Now the problem here is that, like the jackhammer doesn't vibrate the ground anywhere as much as the yellow machine, the massage guns don't give you anywhere near the amount of therapeutic vibrations as a vibration massager. Now, massage guns do give therapeutic vibrations, but just nowhere near as much as the proper machine. Now, next, massage gun marketers will tell you that by driving the heads in, they penetrate further. Now the problem with this is it's the vibrations that give the therapeutic effects. Now the vibrations from a proper professional vibration massager can go right through you, which is a lot further than the head of a massage gun. Now lastly, marketers will tell you that jackhammering adds the benefits of conventional massage, but I've never seen any evidence that it does much at all. They don't show you any, and it's ridiculous to think that that little bit of rubbing and whatever can give you anything like a proper professional therapist. Now, what the massage gun marketers don't mention is safety issues. Now, it's obvious if you have plastic heads and powerful ones drive their heads into your muscle 16 millimeters 40 times a second, you can do a lot of damage, and people have. There are even journal articles of people nearly dying from massage gun injuries. Now, the last thing I need to discuss about is the market is flooded with ineffective machines built by factories that are more interested in gimmicks and how their machines look than building serious therapeutic devices. Now, I'll show you an example of a sample machine a factory sent me a while back. Now, it's actually a very well-known brand. Now, it came with a bunch of cheap plastic heads like they all do, but I glued on a decent one to test it. Now, If you use one of our machines, the vibrations will go right through you. Now, I can feel it having an effect already. But if I put this machine on, it hasn't got enough power and its head doesn't go up and down enough, so it's just buzzing the surface. But it does have some pretty lights down the side and some buttons you can press in different modes. So, now you know how to use a vibration massager effectively and not get caught up in all the misinformation. Now, I hope this has been very helpful. Hey, thanks so much for watching. It has been most appreciated.